tell me more. And I'm like, tell me more. And it's so easy to hear all the answers. You can just walk right in, and that's all it takes.
What's the
What's up, people? I haven't decided if I'm gonna abandon my mic. I'll probably keep rocking with it. I want to talk about a few different things. I ain't been on here in a bit. But I've returned, and in my return, it was also because I miss doing this. And I figured no better time than the present. Um, so the Lakers lost yesterday, as we know. A lot of things that went with that. I think, it almost starts a question of, right, how do you fix the Lakers and this and that and this and that. I think the conversation should definitely start with these guys. I would pay some respect to them. Acknowledging what kind of dominance they kind of established. Again, over the last, 5 years, been one of the most dominant teams in the league, in the West. I mean, I ain't been nothing lower than 6 seed. And outside of last year, they ain't been nothing lower than 3rd seed, right? This team. I think that Jokic, you feel me? One of the craziest players they ever had. Reggie Jackson is on their team too. no, this is just a roster for 2023. I think let me get my mind right. I'm enjoying this candy. No bad. Let me chill out though. Okay. Um, granted, he done had some big ass games lately, balling like crazy. Let's get into it. Joker, I mean, he's incredible to me. I just said when Denver beat the Suns, I mentioned in one breath how I almost didn't watch the game, and then I was reminded though in that same statement, in that same few slides that I did. I tuned in to watch him work out D Book and KD. Right, like I think at this point right now we on the middle of a dirt to the finals run. Right, I think that closing jumper that he hit over Anthony Davis kind of speaks to that. Right, one leg over the head, over the tallest defender, wet jumper, just game closing, heartbreaking. And again, he started the series with that. Remember, Anthony Davis realized he didn't have nothing for Joker game one when Joker hit that crazy ass jumper in his face, and then he smiled and said, like, smiled like, oh yeah, you got me. So I think like 29, 13, and 10 is crazy on 61% true shooting percentage is actually ridiculous. Um, and I mean, he's playing 38 minutes per game in the playoffs. Getting a steal a game, shooting 47% from three. Like what? That's what I'm saying. He's shooting 47% from 3-point range. He's going fucking crazy. He shot 44% from 3-point range in this round. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, what's the answer? And he getting ready to go probably toast Bam out of bio like crazy too. But they have managed to play well against bigs. They've been able to thwart Horford. They've been able to thwart Joel Embiid. So, but I think before the talk and the conversation goes to the Lakers, I think it's worth acknowledging and showing these guys some love, man. This guy, some love, man. He averaging 27 points in the playoffs. Granted, that's boosted by what the fuck? Right, my boy had back-to-back 37-point games. Didn't nobody talk about that. Didn't nobody talk about my boy going 37, 37, 31. right? You know, you hate to see it. You hate to see niggas having historic performances, going crazy, a nine, a plus nine, plus minus, right? But you got to give it up, and you got to show some love for it. This guy ended up playing good too. Plus nine, plus minus again. They got a lot of basketball players on their team though that are smart basketball players. If you look up and you say, "Dang, how did the Denver Nuggets get here?" It's from that draft of Michael Porter Jr. I didn't know how Michael Porter Jr. was gonna fit on this team. I'm thinking Michael Porter Jr. finna come in here and he finna take out Jamal Murray's spot in this whole little thing. Wrong. He's actually finna fit in perfectly and be this perfect utility stretch four that you almost think that they don't need, but comes through and plays perfect for them. A plus nine, plus minus, that's incredible to me. No game did he have a negative plus minus. You can't really quantify that, but shit like that is important. Bruce Brown. One game with a negative plus minus. Game one. He had 6 points that game. Unlike himself, because again, his average is 12 points. His average for this season was 11 points. My boy had one game, unlike himself, negative 9 plus minus. Yeah. Overall, his shit is plus 6. Sucks to suck. He's catch balled out though. Um, I think these things are the things where you'll look and you'll see the Lakers um, lacking the dominance that you would expect to be able to get from some of their best players. Um, Unfortunately, it's gonna sound crazy, but I wouldn't expect nobody to be surprised. LeBron had two 40-point games in this series. Oh, excuse me, he had one. Why is it that game? Oh, cause that's yesterday. Okay, he did not have two 40-point games in this series. I don't know, man. I think I just think that the biggest issue for the Lakers right now and everything that they got going on is what to do with Anthony Davis, who he wants to be as a player. Um, I think you would look at this and you would believe the first game of the series, the best player on the team was hurt. The best defensive player on the team for the other team center was hurt. And then the dude proceeded to come back and show Anthony Davis what the deal was. But realistically, this just speaks to the inconsistency in what come with Anthony Davis. I got a lot more personal stuff that I believe and I say, like as far as like things like pride and all this type of stuff, but that's not necessarily for me to speak on. This is just for me to give my opinions on overall, just like how to solve the problem, maybe, and why I think the Lakers indeed did fall short at the end. Um, right, I think in game two to have 18 points is really crazy because again, like that's in the game. It's a 5-point game. So if he has 5 points, that's a 20. He has 23 points right there. So this game goes into overtime just at the end of the game. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Anthony Davis saw tough defense this series. I don't. I don't think Anthony Davis was in a position where it was so hard for him to actually score and create and find ways to get to the basket. I don't necessarily think that's what went on. I think Anthony Davis just did not have a desire for none of that smoke. I think we seen at the end of the Warriors series tonight, Draymond Green screamed in that man's face, and the Lakers made it out. After this debacle, see, because yeah, that was a night. Draymond Green had 20 and 10. Draymond Green had a double-double. LeBron followed up that next game with a 39 and 9 piece. And Davis had 20 rebounds and all kinds of other foolishness. But again, like, when you need my man the most, he was not present, not available, not very much so an asset. And I don't necessarily know. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at the man plus minus. Negative 22. Lakers lost. Negative 22. Lakers lost. Plus 1. That's literally like what, which is hinging on barely. And again, a 5-point game. Plus 1, win. Minus 22, loss. Plus 28, win. Plus 5, win. Minus 21, loss. Plus 31, win. Almost did that. Almost fucked that up at the end. Minus 8, loss. Minus 10, loss. Minus 12, loss. Minus 6, loss. I don't know, man. I don't think. I don't personally believe that the Denver Nuggets defensive rating is that crazy, but so they're 15th in defense, middle of the pack. '17th. So the defense, the difference in the defense between the Warriors and the Grizzlies, excuse me, the Warriors and the Nuggets for who Anthony Davis is seeing is basically no difference. And he performed out and out better against the Timberwolves the whole entire series. '22, 13 loss, -4, 31 plus 12, 12 -3, 31 plus 6 plus minus, 16 plus 31 plus minus. Shout out to Joker, man. I'm gonna return with more off of this. I'm gonna just leave this where it is right now. Um, we'll return to this kind of topic. We got the Miami Heat playing tonight. They'll be playing against the yeah, they'll be looking to close out the Celtics. The Celtics is on this whole don't let us get one shit. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about that. Jimmy Butler don't give a fuck about that. And that's why they probably gonna lose tonight because they own this shit when they had 3 opportunities to fucking get one and now they in this situation. Um, I think it's tough to lose your coach. Um, a coach who clearly had a little bit more to him in order to get you guys there because before this they had been getting to this situation and not able to get over the hump. He was able to push them into the finals, excuse me. So I think in this situation, I do believe in the better talent, but I also think sometimes the way talent manifests itself doesn't always make itself better. It doesn't make you better. And I think sometimes talent can put itself together in other ways to equal what is, easily seen talent by sometimes unseen talent. Sometimes the ability to work hard, work as a team, is just as much of a talent as having all the skills and abilities and all this other stuff. So whereas I think there's elements of the Celtics that are more skilled, I also don't think that they're the best team in the East. I think there's a lot of teams in the East that are very well put together, and I think we're seeing that. Teams with deep rosters. The 76ers are a deep team. Like they're gonna be cool without Doc Rivers and whoever they find. Hopefully, is gonna be able to put them together. At least player wise, talent wise, they're gonna be cool without Doc. Now, success wise, I don't know. The Bucks, same thing. Success wise, they got now a bit of a mountain to climb. But again, talent wise and the players that they've got a good team. So I think that's the interesting thing with a lot of the teams in the East. I think this situation, whereas the Miami Heat, I think everybody's able to work together and get on the same page, and they're able to kind of use their abilities to be selfless to help them succeed. I think that's one of the reasons why they got a leg up on Boston, even starting with this now, because again, having that ability to not necessarily be consumed by, oh, okay, it got to be me to go crazy, it got to be me to do this, doesn't also helps you not shy away from the moment if you're not necessarily hitting or if you ain't been involved. And I think we see that a lot of times, right? Anthony Davis, who I just mentioned, is somebody who you could clearly see him shy away from the moment sometimes when it's not going the way that he wants it to go. So we'll see. I gotta say he by 5. This guy right here, hoop like crazy, like fucking crazy. I mean, 31, 37, 37, 35. And again, in games 2 and games 3, he put up huge points though in the back end. Like huge points on the back end of them games in the second half, in the fourth quarter, in order to get them there. Like, good on you. Gotta have some respect. My boy, put some respect on Jamal Murray, man. Um, Carmelo Anthony, man. retired yesterday as well. On the eve of the Lakers getting eliminated, he retired. So this was posed. I mean, personally, you want to talk about it and get into it. I think it's no difference between Carmelo Anthony and KD to me. I think if they play one-on-one, Carmelo Anthony's probably going to win. But I mean, shit, it might just go to who misses the last. Truly, I think he's one of the best scorers ever. I think he's one of the best dual scoring rebounders ever. And I think as the game's talent and abilities expand, I think Carmelo would always be a top 5, top 3 pick, like ever. He can rebound, he can shoot, he can handle the ball. I mean, he took the challenge. A true dog. Like, I love Melo and I love his game. I will always be a fan of Carmelo Anthony. I wish he had played with LeBron sooner. Favorite version of Melo? For me, I'll give you just my top 3. I think Nuggets Melo, Knicks Melo, and Team USA Melo is probably my 3, man. No bad. I can't. How could you not like this? Boom, Sal, baby. How can you not want that man on your team? Like, come on, man. Melo is a legend. How could you not want that man? Bang on your team, huh? Bang, huh? What? Bang. Melo had a crazy mid range. What you doing? Bang. Come on, man. This man should have played with LeBron, bro. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Ah. Bang. Come on, man. Melo the Don. You feel me? So, shout out to Carmelo Anthony, man. Incredible performance of a career. Damn. Most 25-point games postseason Nuggets history. Jokic and Jamal Murray both had 10 this playoff run. That's disrespectful, Jokic. Why would you do that? Bro, and the little tweet is coming out about how Jokic really just shoot these bullshit ass shots like this, and it's not on accident. Boy, that's crazy as hell. Foul. Niggas didn't stand a chance when Anthony Davis getting cooked like this. Bang, man, was shooting that motherfucker up, boy. Wasn't they? Wasn't they? Wasn't they shooting that motherfucker up though? Wasn't they? Wasn't they? That's what I'm saying, man. This is giving me Dirk. This is giving me Dirk vibe, run vibes. Bang. Anyway, man. So, as it is and as it stands, the Lakers have been eliminated. All I'm saying, man. They had a 0.9% chance to make the playoffs and went to the finals. Out of West, finals of the West. We'll see. I don't know, shit. How you fix the Lakers? What changes you make? I think you got to find a way to get Anthony Davis to another team. I think it benefits us to try and trade. I thought before the implosion, D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis for Damian Lillard would be a good deal for the Lakers. It gives them some time after um, LeBron is going to have some success and have a talented leader and somebody who's going to win, who knows and appreciates somebody like a Kobe and the Lakers' work ethic in that regard, desires from the fans, but also has that ability and that talent to lead the young Bulls and show them how to ball and come in with some respect so that the young players uphold the culture. Um, and then I think that works for Portland because they get a scorer and a guard, a talented big scorer and a guard type of thing. Uh, but shoot, we'll see. Um, Definitely got to pick it up as far as my energy and my vibe with this. But it's I'm returning back after a few months away, so I'm gonna just leave it as it is. I'm not gonna really try and force it too crazy. I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, um, some little interesting fun facts.
Me and AD were just talking in the locker room for a little bit. I think we came to the consensus that, if not one of the best, by the best team that we've played since we've been together for our 4 years. They're just well orchestrated, well put together. They have scoring, they have shooting, they have playmaking, they have smarts, they have length, they have depth. And one thing about their team, when you have a guy like Joker, who, as big as he is, but also as cerebral he is, you can't really make many mistakes. Where's a guy like that?
Mm-hmm.
And even when you guard him for one of the best possessions that you think you've guarded him, he puts the ball behind his head, Larry Bird style, and shoots it 50 feet in the air, and it goes in. I think he did it like 4 or 5 times this series. So you do like this to him. There it is. I think me and AD were just talking in the locker room for a little bit. I think we came to the consensus that, not
Niggas lost, man. It's over.